Let's go! Cool kids step to the front. Cool kids. Too sweet sign for the click.
But you don't work there.
Feel like I need a shower just looking
Gotta
at
get
you.
right.
What the fuck does that mean?
Next on the prince. They ain't been the same ever since.
What?
Living pretty
We
well
cut
on
the head
cherry.
off a
I ain't
You're gonna be single for the rest of your life.
Brock Lesnar on the beast.
Look at the heat.
Sleep flex on
Look
the
at the
beat.
heat.
Whole new swag with a
Come
pass on
on.
the tag. Coming live from the west to the east. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level got
I get no bitches.
Bringing
I'm a
content on
hoe.
the daily. Feeling like Gresh unleashed.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, and everybody in between. Once again, we are back with the Gresh and Suela podcast, and joining me for the very first time, he'll be here shortly. But for those of you who are new around here or who are pretty much still sticking around, even though I don't understand why, but we are here. This is the Gresh and Suela podcast. This is episode 26 of this, I guess you could say, up and coming illustrious podcast that we are doing here today. A lot of weather, bad weather has been going on, but hopefully nothing too crazy to keep us stopped. But as always, joining me is the Queen of Rebels herself, Suela the Bandit. What is going on with your family?
Everything's been good so far. Like you said, we've been having, some little power changes, but other than that, it's been pretty good. This wind is rude. Oh my God. Okay, so we went to the store. So we had to go to the store today because I ended up picking up some stuff so I can end up cooking for everybody. And all of a sudden, man, I promise you, it was fine. It was fine at first, and then the minute we started walking, by the time we got to halfway to our destination, that wind just went right on it. I said, I said, you know what, you can't be doing this, and then you want to rain too. Oh no. I said, oh no. I can't believe it. And the walk ain't even that far. We only walked to Publix. Publix to me is my backyard. So it's right there. Why would you? Why? Can you wait till we get in the house and then you can start? You can't. Just rude.
I was at work today, so I completely missed the rain. I literally went from one show to this one to prepare for this one or do last minute touches for tonight's show. But yeah, this weather here in Atlanta ain't really being too friendly. Hopefully our internet and all that good stuff, we are hardwired, so hopefully our internet and good stuff doesn't mess up or anything. I'm seeing a little delay in the cameras and all that stuff, but hopefully it isn't too shabby on you guys' end. But as I said, we are introducing a new co-host here for the podcast. He is a little tardy because I gave everybody a call time, and people show up late. That's it. We black people. Niggas do what niggas do at this point. Let's just be real. I'm just gonna say how it is. People tardy. But here on the Gresh and Suela podcast, we got a nice little show for you. We're gonna give our thoughts on Austin Theory failing to cash in the Money in the Bank contract on Monday Night Raw, but he cashed in on the United States title. That was an interesting decision. We'll talk about that. We'll also talk about the road to Survivor Series War Games. They are now in full swing after WWE Crown Jewel. And speaking of WWE Crown Jewel, we'll be talking about Crown Jewel 2022, where we saw Logan Paul and Roman Reigns kill it, in my opinion. We'll be talking about one of the best big men matches in recent memory between Omos and Braun Strowman. So much to talk about for Crown Jewel briefly, as well as speaking of Braun Strowman, because Braun Strowman continued to put his foot in his mouth. We're going to be talking about that, man, because he went on a good little tirade on Twitter that nobody asked for, that nobody even, he just came out of nowhere and just went on. I'm like, he has insecurities, if you will. We'll talk about that as well. And we'll also give our preview of the SmackDown World Cup, because that is coming up. I believe that's starting tomorrow. So we'll be giving our thoughts. And I actually put a question of the week on the Gresh and Suela podcast Twitter. Hey, who should be a part of the SmackDown World Cup, and who do you think as a viewer should win? Hey, let us know, and we'll reach your I put a post over on Twitter and Instagram. I didn't really get any submissions, but we're going to give our thoughts as well on who we think should be, and whatnot. As well as we're going to be talking about Roman Reigns being the one. His reign is continued. 800 plus days as Undisputed Universal Champion. We're going to be talking about that as well. So much more here on the Gresh and Suela podcast. And as we continue to wait on our third co-host to make his grand entrance, we're gonna get a nice little Gresh and Suela's house notes, if you will. Patreon exclusive content is back, and tomorrow, a new episode for the Watch and Vibe will be uploaded. I believe the one we just watched, and that's available right now on Patreon, patreon.com/Gresh Digital. You guys rock for continuing to support us over there. But the Watch and Vibe, which we watched The Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin at Fully Loaded 1999, it is literally still there. So you guys have no choice, or you can have a choice, but you know what I mean. You have a choice. It's only $1. Like, if you want to watch it, something extra, you guys can watch it and all the good stuff. Let me know if you guys want let me know you guys check that out as well. And speaking of, for tomorrow, we got the Shield versus the Wyatt family at Elimination Chamber 2014 in honor of the 10 years of the Shield. For those who are new, like I just said, it is just $1 to join, and Watching Vibe is available for all tiers. And if you want to join the club, you can do so today. Now, so we're gonna move on a little bit. Switch it up a little bit. Might as well talk about this week in wrestling. Might as well talk a little bit about Braun Strowman, because that man went on a little Twitter tirade. The monster among men, he put his foot in his mouth. Like, I think Shane might have been right about this one. When he called him stupid, he might have been a little. Look, he went on a tweet and delete tirade, basically, where he like, let's be real, for those of you who do live tweets and all this stuff with us, you know how we do. If something sucks, we'll let you know, and if something doesn't suck, we'll let you know. The Braun Strowman versus Omos match at Crown Jewel didn't suck, in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree. Braun Strowman, for some reason, decided to get on Twitter and just go on his full tirade, like, hey, Omos, we got something, many stars and all that good stuff. And it was like, bro, okay, congratulations. But then soon as he it's like he was basically trying to, and moral of the story is, because I don't even have the tweets in front of me because it's not really that relevant, but we're gonna have to we're just gonna talk about it. But Braun Strowman basically proved that we are fans of Omos more than that man, because he is a great wrestler. He is a talented wrestler. I'm not going to take that away from him. I'm not saying he's the greatest, but he's good. I can give him that credit. But that man is insecure as hell. He is insecure
That's crazy.
for no reason. It's like, bro, we don't. It's like he literally got on Twitter and just started going off for no reason. It's like, bro, you literally can just take the W. People praised it and move on. You don't have to always nitpick, because it's like, now we're not even talking about Braun Strowman versus Omos. We're talking about Braun Strowman being an idiot on Twitter as always. And it's like, dude,
That shouldn't even be.
take
Like,
the W.
I think for some odd reason, like he's awesome, like, in the ring, but like as soon as you see like how he is on Twitter, like, you like, whoa, wait, like, how you? Wait a minute, how you act like that? I'm like, whoa, like, no, for real, like, because I never thought I would see a side like that. And then like when I saw like all his Twitter like rants and all this other stuff, I used to be like, dude, whoa, like, come on. I'm like, nah, like,
I say
I
it for you,
can't do it.
nigga. What are you doing?
I can't do it. Like, I'm just like, bro, how you go from this to this? Just
Shout out to
how?
Deadlock. Shout out to Deadlock with John Blood. He was like, Braun Strowman is great. He's good, but Adam sucks. The dude behind him is like, bro, just stop. Just stop. It's like it's so many people on social media that I'll be like, you need a social media team. You need a social media team. Yeah, he digged himself into a hole at this point. Yeah, he digs his own. Braun Strowman is his own worst enemy, in my honest opinion, because he
Yeah,
stayed digging himself into a hole. And
yeah,
is at
dude.
that point where you're just like, all right, enough of
It's like,
this.
oh, okay, can we stop?
Because
I
and
thought
then
that's like the whole purpose of you getting like a social media manager or something, like in a
some of
way.
these wrestlers need social media management because y'all suck at managing y'all own mouth on this app. Like, yeah, I understand it's free speech and all that bullshit, but it's like, bro, come on. Some things don't need a response. Some things don't need an
Right.
opinion.
Right.
Just stop. It's not that hard. Like literally. And it's like I tell people this all the time. It's like I could see if it was somebody like me or someone casual, like a fan. But you a grown man that's a part of a publicly traded company. You got fired and you got brought back. You would think when you got fired after you went on your little tirade against the indie wrestling, you will be like, maybe I should come back, chill and humble. Like, no, bro, you take away
Yeah.
from you don't realize your tweets take away from a lot of stuff because and then I understand. See, people need to understand. Like, yeah, we got the casual fans who probably don't even know this is happening, but then you got the hardcore fans who literally hype up the casual fans. It's like if you piss everybody off, then
What's the
what are you
point?
doing?
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? Like you're defeating. You, and yeah, he used to be a part of CYN. Control your narrative. Like he trying to
Oh
control the
wow.
narrative. He trying to control the narrative of being an asshole on Twitter. It's like, bro, stop. Like dead ass, just stop. It's not no. And that's all I can really say about that because I'm like, I thought we could talk about that because it's like, bro, you took away from everything. You took away from the match, you took away from it's like I literally put out to I say, yo, Braun, I like literally up and down my timeline, all you saw was praise for Braun and Omos, most
Dang.
specifically Omos, because Omos, they actually let Omos show character and show like he wasn't the mute giant. He was literally like, he about to get this work. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
where's this motherfucker been?
Right. All this time.
So it's like we praising this man, and then you got this clown over here taken away from him. And then before somebody said, "Oh, he was in character," he tagged his opponent, so he wasn't in character. That was him. And then I believe someone had pointed out that he drunk alcohol before he got on the plane. It's like, bro, just stay away from alcohol.
Stop doing this. Okay.
Just stay away from alcohol. If you're gonna talk out of
Stop
pocket and
doing
talk
dumb
stupid,
junk.
stop doing stupid shit.
Gosh. Man.
Like just stop doing stupid shit. That's just how I feel about it. And but instead of us pondering over this, instead of pondering over this, let's just switch it up a little bit about Omos. Let's talk a little bit about Omos because Omos actually surprised his family. After 14 years away, the Giant surprised his family during a return,
Wow.
an impromptu return to Nigeria. And I'm gonna pull this picture up so I can read it. Yeah, let me pull it up. Courtesy of TMZ, WWE star Omos, on the heels of his big match against Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel, returned home to Nigeria for the first time in 14 years to surprise family.
Wow.
And the video of the encounter is one of the sweetest things you'll see. TMZ Sports has video of the 7'3", 400+ pound athlete sneaking into his family home Hard to do that when you're a freaking giant in Lagos, Nigeria. The first time he's been there since 2008. A camera crew captured the moment 28-year-old Omos. He's 28. He's my age and he's that damn tall. Anyway, they captured the moment the 28-year-old Omos was spotted by his family, and predictably, he was immediately met with hugs, kisses, and even some tears from his loved ones. Omos' family had no idea he would surprise them, hence the shock reaction. So I had to switch it up a little bit because we ain't finna take away
I'll be
from
happy too.
that Omos returned for the first time since
14 years.
2008. Since 2008. Like that is, and I believe they use that as a setup to announce the next African WWE superstar. So that'll be an interesting thing going on because I don't believe they have that many African superstars in WWE. So that'll be a nice little.
I don't think so.
That'd be a nice little switcheroo, if you will. Yeah, shout out to Omos, Braun Strowman, Adam Scherr, grow the hell up. And let's move on to talk about 800 days for Roman Reigns as Universal Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're going to let him keep it for like 200 more days and just go a full 1,000? Or you think they're going to have him drop it?
They might let him hit that 1,000 mark though, for real.
Like at this point, you might
you might as well let him. We already at 800. Like, come on.
Like it's 800 days. Like I can take.
Just let the man take the 1,000. Give him the 1K.
I can take 200. I could take 200 more days of this man as Universal Champion. So it's like there ain't nothing. There ain't nothing to play with. There ain't nothing for me. So the Roman Reigns Universal, I believe I think he hit it this past Tuesday or Monday. One of them days he just hit 800. I'm surprised WWE didn't make it a big deal, but they probably will on SmackDown. So there's that. But yeah, Roman Reigns, shout out to the Tribal Chief. You've been acknowledged once again here on the Gresh and Suela podcast because that's what we do. You can't see me point the finger up. Yeah, now you can. You know, gotta acknowledge the Tribal Chief, the head of the table.
That's
right. Yeah. So
let him have it. Let him have it.
Let him keep it as the Universal
Let him
Champion.
keep it. Matter of fact, when he retire, just discontinue the belts. Let them be his belts, and that's it. Y'all gonna have to make new belts. Bump that.
Really? Yes. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Really? Okay. So you just want them to just don't give it back. No, just retire the whole belt. Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. God damn it. All right. Damn. All right. Let's talk a little bit about this week in wrestling. Talk about SmackDown from this past week. Did you catch that?
I caught a little bit.
Did you catch the main event?
I did have to work. No.
Which was Gunther. Successfully.
Yeah, no, I did not even catch this. I didn't catch this at all. Yeah, I was proud, but I didn't catch it.
Gunther and Rey Mysterio had a banger of a match. Got to give them credit. This was one of the greatest big men versus little man matches. Too. Oh, it was. Even though it was taped, even though I knew the outcome, even though for some reason I haven't been catching spoilers as of late. So that's a plus because I just want to be genuinely surprised. But yeah, Gunther. I call him Gunther, but his name is Gunther. But Gunther or Gunner successfully dispatched of Rey Mysterio, the legendary luchador, to retain the Intercontinental Championship. And we'll be talking a little bit more about Gunther and his title reign a little bit more when we give our World Cup preview and predictions. But yeah, I had to talk about that. But also we saw Liv Morgan show a little bit more of her twisted side during the no DQ match against Sonya Deville. It was a pretty good match, and she took a back bump through the table. So, from what I'm getting is her pain is turning her on. That's what I'm getting from this, because I'm like, you just putting yourself through pain. You enjoying it a little bit too much. And also, LA Knight continues to shine on SmackDown. He defeated Ricochet by pulling the tight. So LA Knight, it's so much.
Okay.
It's
Like,
so much
wow.
there's so much that they can do with him that I can't wait to see what it, because him in NXT was incredible for what it was, especially when he got the over in that crowd. So hopefully they let him cook on NXT. Not NXT, on SmackDown, and let's hope for the best when it comes to that. And now I guess we can talk a little bit about let's talk Crown Jewel, if you will. Let's pull up Brock Lesnar. Your boy Brock Lesnar barely beat Bobby Lashley.
Mm-hmm.
Like that man was struggling. He was that man was left looking dazed after Bobby got done with him, because he was like, God damn, that black boy
I was just
whooped
like, you
my
might as well
ass.
you might as well just leave him alone.
Look at this man's eyes right here. He's like, God damn.
You might as well just leave him alone, friend.
He's like, yeah. Well, it'll be it's basically 1-1, if you will, between them. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a rubber match, say at let's think. I'm thinking they do a rubber match at Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. Because I don't think Brock gonna wrestle in 2022 no more. So yeah, 2023, I can see them doing it, running it back one more time. I wouldn't be surprised if they build Bobby up as his unstoppable force, and then now you've left with that question: who's going over? Like who's? Yeah, that was good. That was a good match though. Like it was just a bunch of meat just being slapped. Big meaty men bumping the meat.
Man, I think maybe, honestly though, like same thing. Like it's funny how like some people they be thinking that the Royal Rumble be already predicted who they gonna pick as like the winner, and then I'd be like, I don't think they do that. It's just 30 men.
Oh, they do.
Fight it out. And
they do.
But that's what I was thinking too. I was like, yeah, they probably do. Because at first I was like, nah, I don't think they do that. And then like when I used to watch like all the Rumbles like leading up to like now, I'd be like, yeah, they probably let's just give this person the opportunity. Let's pick him. Like, let's pick her. Like, oh, this is what we doing now. We just picking people, huh? Well, they haven't had a title shot. Let's pick them. So y'all go ahead and fight. Just don't touch them. But go ahead and fight, and then we'll make it look like they're gonna go over the top rope, but they're gonna pull y'all over the rope. Yeah, let's do that.
And speaking of WWE saying let's do that, they put the titles back on Damage Control, Io Sky and Dakota Kai, and all I could write down was what was the point? What was the point?
I thought the same thing. I was like, so
what was the point of taking the titles off of them?
Like, so okay, we should just watch Raw.
It's like so okay, why did you just
like, I don't even know why I'm trying to argue.
It's like never mind. I don't know why is this? And then Drew McIntyre defeated Karrion Kross in the steel cage match. This was better than the strap match.
Yeah, it was. I definitely enjoyed this one though. I ain't gonna lie, because especially like when Scarlett like just tried to put the little lock on there, acting like they ain't finna get out. I said, this man, does she not know who Drew McIntyre is?
We gonna find a way.
This man is gonna climb over that cage. Like, I don't know why you think that little bitty petty lock is gonna stop anything. Girl, please. Have you seen this man's career?
I had a question while I was watching that. I was like, why do y'all? Can this man not beat this man on his own?
Right.
That's kind of how I was thinking. I was like, it's making Kross look kind of weak, in my opinion, because it's like he's not
by himself.
Like Like y'all don't see how that look. It don't. It ain't looking. It ain't
You
looking
shouldn't have to
fun.
have help.
Yeah, that's how I was looking. I was like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know. I don't think y'all thought this through. Like
No.
And also the next up, the outside of that, I think Drew. They said Drew was wrestling with the flu.
Oh wow.
When I
Oh,
saw that, I
we
said
wrestling while
so.
sick.
I said so. The pandemic didn't teach us shit.
Nothing.
If you're sick, stay your punk ass home.
You wanted to sweat out that sickness, huh?
Or
You knew
contaminate
what
your
you was doing.
coworkers.
Like, I'm gonna win, but while I win, don't worry, you're gonna get sick. You're not gonna show up for X amount of days when I'm done with you. Like, oh man.
Moving on, because that when I saw that, I said, this idiot. Judgment Day defeated the OC in a 6-man tag team match. Rhea Ripley got involved, so we know how that
Yeah,
went.
okay.
So there's that. We just talked about this briefly. Braun Strowman obviously defeated Omos in a good big man match that no one's talking about because this clown getting on Twitter. But we here at the Gresh and Lee's podcast, we're gonna hype you up, Omos. We're gonna hype you up. We ain't gonna let that fool, we ain't gonna let that idiot, we ain't gonna let that fool mess you up. We're gonna hype you up, my brother. You getting hyped up. Omos.
Yes.
Congratulations on showing up and showing out in Saudi. And then Bray Wyatt. What's your thoughts on this with Bray Wyatt? Like he's still telling this mystery. Pastor Wyatt. Pastor Wyatt.
You need to stop throwing in your windows and just I'm getting tired of the weird game.
If you look,
come on, stop playing.
The way this is set up, like the visual, this is a love letter to theater because it's basically
it's great, though.
It's split down the middle. Basically, let me explain right quick. It's basically himself fighting his good self, fighting his demon. So he's basically fighting the Fiend. He's trying not to be the Fiend. He's trying to be different, but it's coming. It's like he's torn. Like, did he want to be violent or do he want to be whatever he's trying to be now? And then you got Uncle Howdy telling him to, and I quote, never take the mask off. If you're not worried about what they feel about you, don't take the mask off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so unique what they're doing with this, man. Like, I know some people are getting bored with the promos, but this is what I'm here for, because I don't like the wrestling is cool. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The wrestling is cool, but I'm here to be sports entertained. I'm here to be I'm here to be to be invested. If this gets to the point where I'm 100% invested in this man's character, sign me up. I'm not rushing it. Take your time. Do what you got to do, Bray. Just don't be don't be invincible to the point where I'll be like, all right, wrap it up.
Right.
Just
right now, we prolonging this a little too much.
So just let's I'm gonna give you 2 more weeks. I'm gonna give you to Survivor Series and before I sort of check out, because I'm be like, all right, where is this going?
Like, he's still on this?
But it's something. It's the way. Put it this way: are you a fan of like fiction? Like, have you seen Interview with the Vampire?
Yes.
I think I'm on episode 5 because it's intriguing to me.
Oh, you're talking about the TV show? Okay, no,
Yeah.
but I am interested because I done seen the movie so many times. But
No,
I still
but the
want to
TV
watch the
show,
TV show.
watch the TV show. They are taking their. It's like they're not rushing anything. It feels like
Okay.
they're telling a story, and I feel like that's what they're doing here with Bray. They're trying to tell an intricate story for him, but the only thing is like we're on episode. This has been Bray Wyatt has been back over a month. We're on episode 6. Let's move the plot along just a little bit, Mr. Bray. Move the plot. We don't. You've been reintroduced with the White Rabbit. You've introduced Uncle Howdy. So now let's get to plot D real quick. Get the plot. Let's move the plot along. So hopefully that is the case
We
going
already
forward.
got the water boiling. Come on, let's cook.
Let's cook. We let you cook, Pastor.
Come on.
All our hearts and minds are clear. We just want you to open the doors of the Church of Wyatt so you can literally let us. Grace. Yes, God is great. God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. So that's what I'm saying. Like this But next up we had the Usos retain their undisputed tag team championships against the Brawling Brutes. I believe it looked like either Jimmy or Jay was injured from their hand. I don't know what it was. I think because Jimmy was selling his hand. So hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's nothing too serious right now, but yeah. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Because someone had pointed out, they say if it is something serious and they have to like substitute, they should substitute Sammy. Like do the free bird rule and to further along the story of Jay's disdain for Sammy. I saw that and I was like, you know what? I'm in.
I'm down.
I'm interested. Hopefully neither one of them are injured and they was just brilliant sellers. But yeah, if that is the case, let Roman replace him and be like, since you're injured, we got a healthy Uso right here. You know, Roman is an instigator, so we already know how this man is. So he's just an instigator.
You're going
to. So he's just an annoying ass instigator.
So make it fun. Hey, you want to? Like, come on.
And then we had Bayley and Bianca Belair show up and show out in the last woman standing match for I believe it was the Raw Women's Championship. I enjoyed it. It was chaotic and all over the place. You saw kendo sticks, steel steps.
I was like down. I was really down for it. I liked this one too. I enjoyed this one. It was like, oh, okay, like bring on the heat.
This little callback to the bank statement because they was like, oh, it's a crossface. I'm like, you know what that is? That's the bank statement. Come on now. And then Bayley gifted us with this visual, like us entering Monday every morning at work, tired
at work.
As hell. Like, God, like. But obviously, Bianca Belair retained the Raw Women's Championship against Bayley, so that was pretty cool to see. And then we had the main event for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. You had what's his nickname? No, that's Jake. I'll buy him the problem child. That's Jake's name. But you had Logan Paul, YouTube sensation Logan Paul.
He literally tried to take my nickname for granted.
What's your nickname?
Maverick. That's one of my nicknames I had. It's like, I said, hold on now, dude. How dare you? I'm like, oh my gosh. Like
the way this man was hyped up, he was on that booger sugar.
Yeah, for real.
He was on.
But yeah, mine
He's
don't come from that. Mine comes from because one of my coworkers was like, you know who you remind me of? You remind me of Maverick. And I was like, Maverick from Top Gun? And they was like, yeah, because like you just rebel against everybody. Like you still do your own junk. You don't care. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But this match was fun though. Like honestly, this match was fun. I can't even be mad at it.
I didn't expect it. Like some people was like, "Oh, why is this match going on this long? It should be a squash." I'm like, bro, one thing
Yeah,
Roman
I
is not
didn't.
going to
I ain't
do.
gonna lie. I did not expect it to go that long either. For real.
One thing Roman is not going to do is squash his opponents, because if his opponents look weak, he look weak.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all expected
you want
a
the
little
opportunity, so I'm gonna give it to you.
exactly, like you wanted a squash match, you not gonna get that. It's like, bro, man, I think I saw this, and this is very rare that I went back and watched the Saudi shows more than once. I think I matched like 2-3 times, because apparently Logan was injured halfway through. Like I think he got he tore his ACL, MCL, and meniscus.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the way this man was still jumping around, you couldn't tell me this man was injured. This man did a whole a selfie fraud splash like Austin Theory, get a whole new gimmick, son. He just took your gimmick and made it better.
Real. He did.
Just like you failed to cash in the money in the bank, he cashed in. Like you failed to cash in the money in the bank, he made your whole gimmick look better. Like, come on, son. Come on, son. Obviously, Roman successfully retained the title.
Oh yeah.
Because after I'm going a little bit too fast. Logan's entourage got involved. Like they was taking bumps. George, I remember George and the other gentleman.
And his brother came out there.
The name is literally slipping my mind.
Jake Paul.
Not Jake. I'm talking about the entourage. See, you speeding up. You slow down. Slow down. Damn.
I be calling out everybody like, well, you said entourage. I'm calling all of them out, like them too. Like.
But yeah, Jake Paul came out too.
Oh man.
Jake Paul came out too and knocked out the Usos with his work punches, because if they was the real punches,
white t-shirt on, like
dude, I don't know what was going on with this attire
came out
choice.
like he coming to a cookout or something. Like he ain't, I don't know. Like that's what made me laugh. I was like, white t-shirt for real.
Then we had this is an interesting conversation. A lot of people didn't point out. You had the problem child versus the problem.
Yeah.
Because if you remember his indie nickname, he was the problem. Solo Sikoa, or what was his indie name? The Problem.
Gosh.
Shit. The Problem Fatu. I'm just gonna go with that because his indie name was literally it slipped my mind.
Oh my god.
The Problem Fatu. That's what we're gonna go with that. But yeah, the Problem versus the Problem Child. And then obviously Roman Reigns successfully retained the Universal Championship. This was a brilliant match. I'm gonna give him credit. I'm gonna give Logan Paul credit. He stood the test of time. Roman got a story out of him. Roman carried this man. Like Logan Paul, 3 matches in, has proved that he can hang with the best. Hands down, he can hang with the best of the best of the best. I'm not finna say like he's one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen. Like you can tell he was meant for this, and you can tell you could tell that whatever they did was a success, because I saw so many like prediction matches for him in the future, like against Seth Rollins or who else did I see? I saw Seth Rollins. I saw I think I saw someone say Kevin Owens. Like it's so because they did a run back to the stunner that he got at WrestleMania that one year. So it's like he proved a lot of people wrong. And if you I actually put out to I say if you hear someone say that that Logan Paul sucks. At this point, they just live in the hate because
Definitely.
that dude showed up, showed out, and proved his point. And it's like, I gotta give him his props.
Like he can do it.
I gotta give him his props because I'm like, dog, not a lot of people can hang with the tribal chief, or not, honestly,
Let
not a lot of
alone
people
last.
yeah, they can, but not a lot of people. It's like not a lot of people can live up to the hype that this man has been living up for. Because I've seen him live, I saw him live at SummerSlam. So I actually seen him, and in the hops you think he can't make, that dude literally
can do it.
He can fly.
For real.
That man can fly. So I gotta give him his props. Like, respect to Logan Paul, respect he held up, and speedy recovery, man. Like, if you come back within the 6 months, I'm gonna be shocked, but you a Paul brother, so y'all don't shock me anymore. Nothing y'all do shocks me in this day and age. But yeah, shout out Logan Paul with killing it at Crown Jewel. And with that being said, let's get raw. We're gonna talk a little bit about Monday Night Raw. Yeah, let's get raw. Let's talk a little bit about Monday Night, the worldwide leader in sports. Let's talk about Raw. Nothing too much happened on Raw. Like, I can tell you right off the rip, the Bloodline and the New Day had a killer promo.
Yeah,
like,
I did catch this.
You can tell, like, they was feeling it. They obviously hyping up their match at on this coming Friday on SmackDown for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship.
I was like, they trying to get them belts back. I was like, New Day, man. Like, to me, in my opinion, the New Day for me will always be the greatest rival for the Usos. Like, that's just
this brings up the question,
or at least one of the greatest. But yeah, like, definitely in the top.
This brings up a good question though. Who do you consider out of this duo the best tag team ever out of these two? I know you're gonna say the Usos, but give me a good reason. Give me a good reason.
Oh my God.
Give me a good reason.
Oh man. I don't see, this is hard.
We got time today. You're gonna give me an answer too. We got time today. You're gonna give me an answer too.
We got time today.
Yeah, you're gonna give me an answer too. Yep. You're gonna give me an answer too.
Oh my gosh. No, for real. Like, I'm honestly, like, cause it's the journey, man. Like, I'm loving it. I don't know how. I can't put my finger on it. Like, I'm just happy. I don't know what else you want from me. But it's hard. It's so hard to say that though, for real. Cause I like the Usos. Like, come on now. Going crazy. Oh my gosh! Like, I do appreciate it though. I don't know. I'm just appalled. I'm just happy.
That's your final answer.
Yes. Like, what more do you want? The proof is in the pudding. That's what I'm gonna say. If anybody asks me why, just go watch it. Go watch. I can't.
That's not a good answer.
See, he want me to get all analytical with it. Like,
yeah, I want a reason. I want a reason why you say the Usos are better than New Day. I want a legit reason.
Wait, now hold on. Now you said better than New Day. That's
like,
that's kind of
that's what I literally said. Who is the better team between the two?
That's why I said.
And you basically just said the Usos are better than the New Day, and I want a legit answer. I don't want no, you can watch the show, you can watch the reason, it's the journey. Like, what kind of cop-out is that? I want a legit reason why you say the New Day or the Usos is better than the New Day. Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Because they are.
This bullshit ass
We
answer,
gonna fight
man.
all day.
Yeah, because you're gonna give me a damn answer. We got time today. It's 9:45.
Oh
We got
my
time today. You're gonna give me an
God.
answer. Give me an answer. Give me
Because
an
they
answer.
undisputed. That's why.
That's just belts. I need a reason. Those are just belts. I don't need undisputed. Oh, they're undisputed. They're undisputed. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They're undisputed. They're the undisputed tag team champions. No.
No, I need a reason why you say the
Oh
Usos
my
are
gosh.
better than the New Day. I need a reason. I need a legit
Dang.
reason. I don't need it because they're related to Roman. I don't
No,
need it because
it's
they're a
not
part of the
that.
bloodline. I need a reason. I need you to give me an intricate reason why you say the Usos are better than the New Day. Go.
Honestly, okay. So for me, it's their work ethic. It's the drive they have. Oh, dang. See, why you got to do this to me?
You had me. You had me when you said the work ethic. You had me with the work ethic. I was like, okay, maybe she about to give me a reason. And she's like, nah, never mind.
Cause I don't know what else to say though. Like for real, it's just I don't know. I do say it's work ethic. That's really number one. That was like my biggest thing with them. And then like I guess like maybe cleaning up like how they were, like just cleaning up they act and just a whole lot of stuff that's involved. Like it's like okay, you can go from where you are when you first got started versus where you at right now. Like that says a whole lot. So it's like I don't know. Like I don't know how to say it. Like I don't know. Damn. Jeez.
Go to hell.
Well, let's see. How would you put this?
Oh no, I can tell you this right now. I can tell you if as a actual tag team, I would probably say it is. I'm leaning more towards the New Day, and that's the only reason. The only reason is because of it's like they're and it comes down to what you said. You fought from basically to explain what your response. You followed their journey. You followed their personal life. I'm more so a fan of up, down, all this stuff. So I grew a bond with the New Day as outside the ring as well as in the ring. They always entertaining. They always get a laugh out of me. Even the Usos get a laugh out of me. So it's like it's a nice good little debate whether it depends on your investment because you're gonna see some people say the Young Bucks are better than the Usos or the Young Bucks are better than the New Day. And it's more so I don't really discredit their opinion because let's be real, they probably have a more investment in their career. The last time I saw the Young Bucks before I saw AEW was in TNA when they were Generation Me as Max Buck and Jeremy Buck. They was wet behind the ears, new to the business, all that stuff.
Way back.
2010. That was the last time I saw the Young Bucks before they were the Young Bucks. I caught little glimpses of them in Ring of Honor and New Japan and all that stuff, but I didn't really follow them like I do in AEW. So I didn't get the middle. With the New Day, I saw the Jamaican Kofi Kingston, Big E Langston, Austin Creed, Xavier Woods when he was teaming up with R-Truth, and when he went back down to NXT and came back up, and we was gonna get a serious New Day, and then they came out as a church choir New Day. So it's like I've been through every evolution of the New Day, as well as the Usos when they was doing the full Samoan chant, and all the way to the eventual heel turn at on SmackDown Live was the thing. So it was like I've seen their evolution, so I have a more investment in the Usos as well as the New Day, and I lean more towards the New Day as the better of the two, simply because of the personal investment of their brand outside of WWE. Other than that, it's a nice, good little debate. I love messing with her. That's my purpose in life. I was not about to move on because this is going to get resolved sooner or later. And I'm like,
get resolved today. Not
This is
tomorrow,
like,
today.
what are we doing? We're gonna get to the point. We're gonna get that.
Like we're
But
not beating around the bush.
But outside of
now.
that killer promo at the beginning, it was of course ruined by this goof.
Yeah.
When I
I
tell
was like, what are
you,
you doing out here?
everybody on the timeline was like, "Not now, not now. Why
Out of
are
all
you here?"
days.
It's
Where
like,
you
why
come
are you
from?
here?
Like, sir.
Like, why are you
Sir.
here?
Sir, what are you doing?
You want to play with my bongo, man? At least if you don't bung your ass on about here.
For real.
I was heated. Like, and then I guess this was set up for the tag team match that ensued, but yeah, that promo from the beginning that had me interested in the SmackDown tag team titles. We'll preview that match as well when we preview the World Cup. And then I believe next up we had a face-off between the Judgment Day. They're still feuding. Seth Rollins had his open challenge, which Finn Balor was about to accept, but AJ Styles and the OC came out and they had a nice little brawl. And it looked like it was going to be the Judgment Day again until we saw the one and only Mia Yim come back to the WWE. That was a nice little surprise there. I was like, oh, Mia back. I probably blacked out and didn't even realize it, but Mia Yim is back. She is.
I ain't gonna lie, the blue hair threw me off for a second, and I had to look again. I was like, hold on now. I was like, is that who I think it is? And then I had to like really look, and I was like, oh, that's Mia. Never mind. I'm still happy she here, but you know, my host was
Who did you think it was? Who did you think it was? Who did you think it was?
Oh, I thought it was Sasha Banks for a second, for real. Like the hair, that's what I'm saying. The hair threw me off because I was like, "Oh, blue hair," and I was like, "Wait, hold on," and I was like, "But wait a minute now." Like, I don't think Sasha. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Sasha Banks did attack Rhea Ripley at some point, but my heart was just like, it was going, and I had to look real hard, and I was like, "You know what? It's Mia. I'm happy Mia here. Still, you had me." Like, hold on.
Hey, hold on.
When we do that, I'm like, whoa.
Well, hold on now. But yeah, this is obviously going to set up to like I guess you can say a 8-person mixed tag or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it's looking
So
like.
that'll be interesting to see. And hopefully the Judgment Day after this fuse with anybody else because, buddy, I feel like they've been wrestling the same people since WrestleMania. And that was in April.
Like, man.
In some way, shape, or form, they've been wrestling the same people. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Liv Morgan, AJ Styles. Finn Balor turned to join the Judgment Day, and then Edge got betrayed. So now it was Edge and AJ Styles.
Like,
and then it's like you're facing Edge and I Quit match. Rhea Ripley hit the concerto on Beth Phoenix. It's like, come on.
Like, do we need any more?
Like, can we do something else now? Like, let's figure this out. Let's get this together. Let's get this together now. All right. Damage Control obviously accepted Bianca Belair's War Games Open Challenge. So it's going to be team Damage Control versus, I believe, Bianca Belair, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and 2 partners of their choosing versus, they got a partner too. Damage Control got a partner too. So yeah, this will be the Women's War Games match. Bianca is defending the title against Bayley again. So who do you think would be the 2 partners for Bianca's team?
Oh.
And if you say Sasha and Naomi, you are like everybody on Twitter.
I wanted it at first, but I'm like, I don't think that's gonna happen. So, oh man, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
I went like I think I saw a post somewhere. Let me pull it up and see exactly. We live checking tweets over here. So let me see if I can if I can find it. See if I can find it. Give me a second because I got a lot of scrolling because I do a lot of shit talking on Twitter. That's my bad. That is my bad. I do a lot of shit talking. Accusations. But, let me see. When the fuck did I post this? Oh, there's Kayla's tits again.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. They said, well, we'll most likely get. So they put Bailey, Dakota, Damage Control, and Rhea Ripley versus Bianca, Alexa, Asuka, Candice LeRae, and Mia Yim. And I said, if they don't give any surprise, this might cook because that'll include Rhea Ripley and Mia Yim. That's to be the Judgment Day versus the OC. Candice LeRae was attacked off camera by Damage Control. So there's that. Man, that might work if it happens. If it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna lose my mind. But I'm interested in the War Games. The bill is in full swing when it comes to War Games. So we are on full throttle to the bill for War Games. And speaking of full throttle, Nikki Cross, she tossed. That rhymed. Sorry about that. She tossed the 24/7 championship in the trash after defeating Dana Brooke. So I'm guessing, and I believe they no longer list the 24/7 championship on the website. So I think it's done. I think they retired, and we're gonna give our thoughts to the 24/7 championship. Shout out to R-Truth for the for killing it as the 24/7 7-Eleven I-95 South champion, and Drake Maverick for killing it as well. And then that's all I got. 24/7 championship can die. That's all I got.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. That's all I got. And two last notes for Raw. Bobby Lashley's Night of Dominance. That dude was just destroying everybody. He did not play no games. He was attacking people left and right. Seth Rollins was just trying to do an open challenge. Then Bobby Lashley attacked Mustafa Ali in the back and said, "You know what? I'm gonna answer your challenge." And then he came out, took out Seth Rollins briefly, put him through the table, and that set up for the McDonough kid to cash in the Money in the Bank contract. Bruh. What's your thoughts on this? So Austin Theory, that's a nice little segue.
That's
Austin
the thing,
Theory,
I didn't even see this. That's why I was trying to figure this out.
All right, so so after Bobby Lashley attacked Seth Rollins, Austin Theory came out and cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on the United States Championship, not the World Championship, the United States Championship. So and then what he did was he got Seth into the ring, hit the A-Town down gimmick, the fireman's carry into the knee, and Seth kicked out. I'm like, oh, okay. So he did it again. Seth kicked out. Hit a pedigree. Seth kicked out. He hit the A-Town down again, and Seth kicked out. So they basically just killed this whole man's finish. They just killed it. Like, his whole finish is done.
At this point, you don't need to do nothing else right now. The man just keeps kicking out. That says a lot.
You're done. It's a wrap.
Just stop.
So
what are you doing?
It looked like Theory was about to try to do it again, but then Bobby Lashley came out and attacked him after the referee took a ref bump. and locked in the hurt lock. Theory almost got counted out, but he ran in, so he escaped. He escaped defeat, only to be met with the blackout stomp by Seth Rollins. And with that, your boy Seth freaking Rollins defeated Austin Theory to retain the United States
you done cashed in
Championship. You cashed in and you lost. You lost.
You fucking mark!
You lost.
Oh my God.
And all I could do this entire time was,
You didn't say that.
like, the entire time I was watching this happen, all I could do was say was,
Damn!
Right.
damn.
Right.
And obviously it caused an uproar on Twitter. Let me ask you, do you consider this this term is thrown around a lot, but do you consider this a burial of Austin Theory?
Maybe.
Why is that? Elaborate a little bit. You don't have to do a full analysis.
If it keeps going how it's going right now, maybe.
Like,
Especially after you done did that Money in the Bank disappointment. Like, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if WWE try to do something to like redeem, like make him redeem himself. I won't be surprised if they do that either. Because they just might.
Yeah, I won't be surprised either. So,
but that's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. It is. I just can't even overlook. I can't overlook that. I really can't. I don't know how to feel about that right now. That's very disappointing. How you lose? How you cash in and lose? Man, that's just I can't. I mean, maybe it was bound to happen, but that's a lot to take in. I'm gonna need him after that. I'm gonna need him go on a nice little sabbatical for a minute and then come back. Cause man, that's I'm like, hey, Triple H, we gotta talk.
You cashed in on the mid-card title when the champion was down. You hit your finish 3 times.
And you lose.
And you still
lose.
Lost.
How? Man.
All right, Theory. You've been on probation long enough. It's time for you to hand over. It's time for you to hand over your Atlanta card.
Right.
You are no longer from Atlanta. You no longer represent Atlanta. You are from McDonough.
Just retire, sir.
You're from McDonough.
Retire in McDonough right now. Because this
you're
ain't
in McDonough.
Out.
You're no longer representing Atlanta. The only people representing Atlanta is Cody Rhodes and Cody Rhodes alone.
Proud.
And he's injured.
Exactly.
And Xavier Woods, because shout out Xavier Woods too. So those are the only 2 people that will be representing
Atlanta ambassadors from here on out.
They are Atlanta ambassadors from here on out because you have failed us.
Sir.
I was being an asshole to you as motivation, but you went and cashed in on the mid-card title, not the world title, not even the 24/7 title, but the mid-card title, one of the most prestigious titles in the game, next to the Intercontinental title, and you lost when the champion was down. You was on a 69 overall tonight. You wasn't even on a 75. You was on a 69. You got defeated.
Man.
It took you 3 A-Town downs.
How you get defeated on probation?
You got defeated on probation.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Like on probation, you got defeated.
Come on. On probation. On probation.
Man.
So
Sir.
McDonough kid, you are excommunicated to back to McDonough. Don't represent Atlanta. Don't even look at Atlanta's direction. Don't even come here for our chicken wings. Eat McDonald's chicken wings. Eat McDonald's fish. Eat McDonald's pie. Don't come near the sweet potato pie here in Atlanta. Eat McDonald's pie. Because you, sir, you have disgraced the family.
I'm trying to tell you.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor. You're done. You're done.
Dishonor on you.
Dishonor on everybody who's ever known you. You have brought shame to us all.
Gosh.
You no longer represent
Man.
us here in Atlanta.
Got to go.
You are
Votes are in.
excommunicated.
Like, you out of here. Like, out of here.
Done.
Like, this is it.
Don't come back. Don't come back here no more, Simba. Don't come back home.
Don't come back. Oh,
You're done.
that's messed up.
Austin, you're fired.
Don't come back here.
That is all I'm gonna say on that. But sir. Jokes aside, hopefully they do something with this because it is interesting that they did this. Like, is this Triple H saying you were Vince's project, you're not my project, you're done, or is this going to be basically? I saw someone point this out. They said, what if it's like this story where he literally got everything handed to him, and now that he lost it, he has to find his way again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised they don't like put him in a story of redemption. I won't be surprised.
I won't be surprised. But nevertheless, you're still kicked out. You're no longer welcome in Atlanta. So I don't really care if you can redeem these nuts. I don't really care. You're no longer welcome here in Atlanta. You can go to Florida.
Now hold on now. No, he can't even go to Florida. That's
you didn't let me say what part of Florida. You didn't let me say what part of Florida. I'm not talking. He can't go to. He can't go to Miami. He can't go to Orlando.
Miami. He can't go to Orlando. He can't go to Escambia County in Pensacola. He can't do none of that.
He can go to Tallahassee.
So he ain't gonna Tallahassee. I mean, not really, because that's T-Pain's domain. He can't really go down there either. Not really.
Okay, go to Texas.
Well, that's Stone Cold, so that's messed up.
Go to Fort Worth.
No, yeah, he can deal with that.
Yeah, go to Fort Worth, Texas. Go to Fort Worth. Matter of fact, fuck it. Go to Macon. Just go to Macon. Just go to Macon.
Go to Macon.
Just go to Macon. Like, just like the Falcons need to go to Macon, you can go to Macon right along with them. Just everybody go to Macon. Just go to Falcons, go to Macon. The Hawks go to Macon.
Oh man.
Austin Theory go to Macon. Everybody go to Macon.
Y'all can go to Macon.
Just go to Macon.
Dang.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all. Just go to Macon.
Oh goodness.
But I'm interested to see what they do with this. Hopefully, it isn't too out of pocket. Nevertheless, did you catch NXT this week?
Nah.
Yeah, you didn't really miss much. The schism with what's her name? Ava Raine, Simone Johnson. They gave Joe Gacy his CCW attire, so that was an interesting change. So and I don't know what they're doing with the Skeeters. The schism. Sorry, I keep calling them the Skeeters, but I don't know what they're doing with them. But like the whole mask and Ava looking intimidating, like her father. Like, why do you look like your father with a wig? My God.
That's his firstborn, so she looked just like him.
You look just like your pappy. So Dwayne, you can't say that ain't my. Use the pappy.
That's yours.
Use the pappy. Use the pappy.
That is yours.
But it's interesting to see what they do. Hopefully they do something with them that doesn't bore me to death, because I don't know what they were doing. So hopefully they do something. Like, just figure it out what y'all want to do with the Skeeters, because they're not that intriguing. Then they had a contract signing with LeBron Breaker, and Von Wagner on the Grayson Waller effect, with that goofy ass face, Stephen Amell on Wish looking ass. But shout out to the wrestling club, because I believe they had a little feud on Twitter with Stephen Amell. And so basically, shout out to Victor with the wrestling club. He I guess they did something. I think during the show, I don't know if they photoshopped it or whatever, but they put his name on the bottom and actually made it seem like they said my club loves Grayson Waller, which wasn't the case. So he was like, your wrestling club sucks to them. So what he did was so what Victor did, he actually had his class cut a promo on this man. And when I tell you this shit was hilarious,
You probably done turned up on him.
They turned up on him.
Oh dang.
So yeah, let's
Yo guys, did you guys see what Grayson Waller said about our club?
You really thought you ate and you left a bit of crumbs. Now you got a 12-year-old making you look dumb.
First things first, our club doesn't suck. You're just mad because you're the one out of luck.
Jumping off of ladders like you're trying to be a trend, but we're number one. I know it's hard to comprehend. We don't even know you, and I'm sorry that's a fact. Maybe get some class, and then we'll watch you act.
Yo guys, did you guys see what Grayson...
Oh. Yo, these kids are not playing.
They oh my
kids
god,
are coming for your neck like that.
See, if it was me, Grayson, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect.
Right.
And apparently he responded, so let's take a good little listen.
Oh Lord.
To this man's response.
This is a personal message to the wrestling club. I just want to let each and every one of you know that you absolutely suck. People online saying that I got cooked. We need to be realistic with these kids, okay? It was mediocre at best. They're going to end up working at McDonald's anyway, so let's start telling them the truth now. And as for your teacher,
hold on.
Perfect example of the American education system. Spending his time trying to get over on Twitter rather than actually educating these kids. And I just want each and every one of you to know that I have no problem turning up to this wrestling club and saying this to each and every one of your faces, because that's the Grayson Waller effect. Hashtag your club sucks.
Boy, you ain't gonna, you ain't that bold. You ain't that bold to show up in there.
This might be my favorite. This might be my favorite Twitter beef ever. Because jokes aside, like we know he's playing the character, and it's like it's pretty cool to see that they're doing this with the kids, like interacting and all that good stuff. So you saw Keith Lee and Swerve go up there at one point. You saw Sasha Banks go up there at one point. I believe it was somebody else that went up. I believe that was it. But if he pop up in there, I want Victor to literally screen to record it and upload it, because that would be good. And all it is, they just making them kids' days, because a lot of kids didn't really get that chance growing up. So it's cool to see that. And shout out to Wrestling Club. I actually rocking their hoodie. It just came in today, so I'm rocking the red one. I actually bought 3. I bought the red hoodie, the white hoodie, and a black t-shirt. So shout out to the Wrestling Club. Appreciate you guys appreciate you, Victor, for literally making these kids' days, because you represent Atlanta. See, you another person that can represent Atlanta. My theory, we got Cody Rhodes, Victor, And also Xavier Woods that will be representing Atlanta from here on out. Like no, Theory is gone. He isn't making, but we appreciate you just being you and just standing out and doing your thing and cooking out there. So you in New York, but you Morehouse graduate. So shout out to you and wishing you nothing but success. And hey, we're probably gonna get you on the show. So and just have a nice little chat. But other than that, continue to, and for those of you guys, continue to support the wrestling club wherever you can. Retweets, likes, whatever. It helps a lot. So shout out once again to the wrestling club because that was a nice little hilarious tidbit there. And that might be my favorite interaction of all time. Like that was good. That was good. All right, my eye messing with me. Let me backtrack a little bit. Thea Hale of the Chase U, she continues to be hilarious. Like she is, forget Butch, she is literally a female Scrappy Doo with her energy and just the loudness of her voice. So shout out to her. And the thing that they're doing with Duke Cousin is interesting. Hopefully they don't drop the ball or drop it altogether. And shout out Baby Regal, Charlie Dempsey. He was wrestling yet again, William Regal's actual son. Okay. And then in the main event, we had Zoe Stark turn her back on Nikita Lyons after they failed to win the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. So that happened. That's all I'm saying. Starks went rogue. She goes rogue. She turned on Nikita Lyons. My thing with this, my only gripe with this is I feel like they need to just go ahead and reunite, like reunify the main women's tag team titles and the NXT women's tag team titles because there's really not that many solid teams on NXT and there's damn sure not any teams on the main roster. So just go ahead and reunite them, reunify them, and have the champions float across all three brands so they can get that I guess you could say that rub on the main roster.
Dang.
If they're ready.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It's really not.
Yeah.
At least try to, in a way, at least try to, like, what's that word I'm looking for?
Expand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let that, yeah, that'd be a good idea, honestly. See, now I kind of see where this go with now that she done went rogue.
She done went rogue. She turned heel. So, yeah, another team bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
So right now.
And then AEW Dynamite, which was yesterday. The build to Full Gear has been decent, but not $50 worth decent.
Oh, like, what?
I'm only interested in like
Wait a minute.
I'm only interested in like 2 matches on this entire card.
Oh my gosh.
And that says a lot. It's like, bro, none of these matches are like, hey, I gotta go watch this. I'm bored. So, but it was Dynamite was Dynamite, really. If I'm being honest with you, it wasn't like knock out of the park. It just felt like it's something's missing. I don't know what it is. It just feels like. Matter of fact, I actually have a tweet that I actually liked earlier, or someone explained it perfectly, in my opinion, because that's just how I feel about it, and I'm like, I agree with that. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Yeah, we're doing it live here, like you know how we do. Try to pull up, and I'm improvising, if you will. Let me pull it up right quick. Let's see. Did he delete it? I think he deleted it. You goof.
He like, nah, you're not gonna find this.
You goof. Like, bro, you should have kept it up because that was actually, I agree. Oh, there it is. So basically he feels the same way I do. He said this, and I quote, Danielson brilliance aside, I found Dynamite to be a genuinely sad experience personally. MJF as an individual feels white hot, but none of the overall programs do. Very cold vibes from top to bottom, not much creativity, and there's a detachment from this Full Gear build. Speaking of Full Gear, I'm going. He said this. I spent an inordinate amount of money to do so, and currently it feels like a show with a bunch of matches that I have no interest in sitting through. I should probably figure out how to properly articulate why I feel this way, but I think I avoided it for fear of being jumped. Basically, Twitter fingers basically go crazy. I think Tony is uninspired right now. Mox's promo was good, but that feud doesn't feel like this electric main event program. The crowd just sat there like, yeah, we like Max. Mox is cool too. LOL, Vince the devil.
Dang.
Women's division is healthy right now, though, and Danielson greatness holds me back from saying skip the show this week. Wasn't moved for a lot of the show, and I'm sad to say that this was the company that re-energized the industry. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but Dynamite hasn't really been like out of this world great. Like if I didn't make my jokes, because I'm gonna get my jokes off whatever wrestling I watch, I probably wouldn't watch the show. Like Danielson versus Sammy Guevara, I couldn't care less because anything Sammy does, I don't feel anything. Brian is great. He blooded. It was best 2 out of 3 falls. Brian obviously won. Good call. I didn't feel anything. I'm like, Sammy does nothing for me, and that's just me. Like some people may agree, some people may disagree. Who cares? But if you look at this card, do you see excitement? This was Wednesday show.
Oh dang.
Do you see does this outside of Bryan Danielson, John Moxley,
Glory, Mox, and
yeah,
Bryan Danielson? These are like really the matches I would watch.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe that little promo with MJF, but other than that, man, no.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this. If I'm seeing this and I'm like, this isn't the shit I want to watch.
Not for no 3 hours. I won't.
Oh, 2 hours, yeah.
Or 2, like
Nah. And it's like, all right, this is bullshit. But nevertheless, it was like I said, outside of those few moments, like MJF cutting a hell of a promo. Like that man's promo game, I respect. Like,
yeah, I gotta give him that. I got to.
Like his promo game is insane. Some of the stuff that he come up with, but he cut a promo obviously to build to Full Gear, and Mox responded. Like I won't play it on here for copyright reasons, but what's the word I'm looking for? I ask you to go out of your way to check out the MJF promo and see what he did. Like this dude, even in an intimate setting, makes you feel something. Same thing with Mox. So shout out to those two for building what is basically, in my opinion, feels like a lackluster build, and Full Gear doesn't feel like it's worth $50. I might even skip the whole show altogether. That's how I feel about it right now. Nothing is like, damn, I can't wait till Full Gear, and it's next week.
Dang.
It is 9 days from tonight. It is next week.
The 19th.
The 19th. And I could give two
Everybody
flying
get ready
flips.
for Thanksgiving around that time frame.
I can give
All they
2 flying
cooking
flips.
stuff together.
Exactly. I'll be getting ready for Thanksgiving, turkey, and all that stuff. I ain't paying $50. I'll be using that $50 from turkey and some ingredients for my sweet potato pie.
I'm telling you.
Like, no, this ain't worth all that.
Man.
Well, what I will tell you to check out, like, if you feel, I don't know how you feel about Saraya personally, but she's cleared. She announced that she's medically cleared to compete, and she will face Britt Baker. But if you check out this promo, I'm gonna be real with you. It felt like a mid-off.
Dang.
Like, as far as like Britt Baker, I enjoy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Britt Baker, I enjoy, but it's like Saraya. Yeah, she was emotional, she was passionate and all this stuff, but it's like,
Is she like
okay.
getting into the swing, back into the swing of things? Is that what she was giving off, or was it just like, okay, what are you talking about?
Like, yeah, she got a promo, but she cut a nice promo, and then she said something about she wrestled after getting hit by a car, and I think that's when what took me out the rest of her promo. Yeah, she said
Okay.
she wrestled. She said she wrestled after getting hit by a car,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to figure out when did this happen? You had me ask my sister, like, what episode of Total Divas was this on? Like,
Right.
when did this shit happen? Like, who cleared this woman? Who cleared this woman to wrestle after getting hit by a car?
Oh my gosh.
This ain't making sense.
In a
This
whole
ain't making
bunch of
sense.
accidents lately. Like, what is happening right now?
This ain't making sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, when did this happen?
Girl.
But yeah, that was that. But I'm not gonna lie, it was a solid promo. You saw some shots go back and forth, like Britt Baker saying, like, I built this company brick by brick, and you got wrestlers. I'm sorry, superstars, and I'm like, superstars is supposed to be a bad word now. Like, y'all acting like sports entertainment and superstars is a bad word. Like, bro, Vince
That's
gone.
Right.
Vince gone. You ain't got to take the shots no more. Like, it's Triple H now. Like, bro, it ain't that deep. It is not that deep. But it was a nice little exchange for what it was. And obviously after Britt tried to attack her, and Paige, I keep calling her Paige, Saraya hit the I guess you can call it the PTO, that DDT, where she put her in and then she drops back with her. I think that's what it called, the PTO. She hit her, and then that basically sets up for this match at Full Gear. Dr. Britt Baker DMD versus Saraya. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Cool. Show up, show out. But this pay-per-view bill is just not it.
A lot.
And also, I think I simmed over in the beginning. It was Jay Lethal versus Trent Beretta. That was basically a build up to Jeff Jarrett coming out, cutting a promo and officially challenging Sting and Darby Allin to a tag team match at Full Gear. So another match added to Full Gear will be Sting and Darby versus Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I do not give two flying fucks about this match. None whatsoever. But
It's
it'll
my friend's birthday too, so 9 times out of 10, I might not be watching this anyway.
I wouldn't blame. I would not blame you.
Did my mama birthday before that? Oh yeah, like no, that ain't happening.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. It's the holidays.
That ain't happening.
It's the holidays. Don't give a shit.
2 birthday celebrations going on. That is not gonna work, buddy.
And then obviously, also nice. I'm skimming through my notes. The Elite. I don't know if you've been catching these promos. The Elite been doing promos where they're like removing themselves from. It's basically dramatic promos to build to their eventual return, because I believe they're cleared from the suspension that they had from All Out. And I saw someone tweet. They said, "Bro, the Elite got to be the most dramatic ass people ever," because it's like, bro, y'all acting like y'all was suspended for 60, 70 days. Y'all was literally suspended for 5 weeks. Y'all was suspended for a month. Just come back and nobody would bat an eye. Just walk out and nobody would care. Just show up.
Nobody, we not tripping. Just come on.
Just come on, bro.
Just go on.
And the last bit of AEW tidbit, we saw Samoa Joe turn on Wardlow. Right after I said, hey, let's give Wardlow an actual opponent and have him get challengers. So outside of Powerhouse Hobbs, Samoa Joe turned on him because I believe Wardlow said something about he want to take every championship. And Joe said, I took that personally. So there's that. So now I'm pretty sure I won't be surprised if it sets up a triple threat for Joe and Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs for the TNT title, because you see his hand is on the TNT title, so I won't be surprised if he wants both. But heel Samoa Joe is what's best for business. If I'm being honest with you, heel Samoa Joe is what's best for business. All right, now we're gonna take a look at the SmackDown World Cup. We asked this question on Twitter and Instagram. Who should be a part of the SmackDown World Cup, where the winner will face Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion? And I believe the way they're setting it up is going to be an international flair. So, who do you think is going to be involved? Like, do you see anybody not on SmackDown being involved?
Yes. Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a call up from what you call it, NXT, like a Ilya Dragunov, or I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be against that, because he is the one of the few who's actually pinned Gunther for the NXT UK Championship.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be against that. Who it's like,
Yeah,
I won't be, obviously
different brands.
Yeah, obviously it'll be it won't be from different brands. It'll be probably like 3 SmackDown people and 3 like surprise people to kind of see. I want to know the rules. I want all that stuff, but we didn't get any submissions on Twitter or Instagram for.
Oh my bad. So it's only gonna be like just from like people from SmackDown, and then like they not even gonna involve like Raw and NXT, unless that's gonna be like surprise for like the other 3 you said earlier.
All right. So I'm looking at the WWE website. So I'm guessing we're going to give their preview. With the FIFA World Cup due to start this month, WWE will host a World Cup tournament of its own. The SmackDown World Cup on Fox will begin tomorrow with an array of international superstars due to take part. So I'm guessing it's going to be an international thing. Okay. You probably get maybe 1 or 2 US people just to balance it out. Okay. They say an array, so they didn't say a number. So who knows how many it'll be. The winner of the tournament will receive an Intercontinental Championship match against Gunther, so the stakes are extremely high. Who will emulate soccer powerhouses like Germany, Brazil, and Italy in their effort to become the first ever SmackDown World Cup winner? So I'm guessing they're going to it's going to probably be some international flavors. So we'll probably see, I won't be surprised if we see a Santos Escobar, Shinsuke Nakamura, all these people to be involved. And they might, like you said, they might call some people from NXT and Raw or whatever, whoever's on the brand, and I won't be against it. So I'm interested. But like I said, we didn't get any submissions for this, and more likely for future episodes, we will do submissions like this where I'll post a tweet and in the Instagram like, hey, who do you think? Like, we'll do stuff like this where we involve you guys. Well, last little bit for SmackDown. Tomorrow we got, like you said, the Undisputed Tag Team Championship match. The Usos defending against the New Day. So after Raw, who do you think will take this dub? You think it'll be the New Day? Or you think the Usos will retain to become the actual longest reigning tag team? Because that's the story that they're telling. It's the battle of the longest reigning tag team champions in history in the New Day. The current longest reigning tag team champions for now.
Honestly, dang. The thing is, like, I won't be against if the New Day ends up getting this one. If they do, I won't be against it. However, knowing WWE, they probably like keep the belts on the Usos. They might.
Oh yeah, because Roman will whoop their ass if they lose it.
They don't exactly. So I'm like, yeah, not they gonna keep it. But I won't be against it if the New Day does win. But yeah, it's a fine line.
All right. But, and then you have this match that I've actually been hyping for, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Santos Escobar. So hopefully they'll give them time and let them tell the story, and hopefully this will be a banger of a match. And then we have this match that was announced, a 6-pack challenge for the #1 contendership for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And is it wrong for me to say that none of these matches intrigue me? up against Ronda? Like none of them.
They don't.
None of them do. And I'm like, damn, they need help on SmackDown.
Oh my gosh.
They need help. Or just do what the Usos did and just unify the belts on there too, so they can go across brands because they need help. They need help. Oh boy, they need some damn help. Damn help. But yeah, that is the question of the week that we answer. You guys didn't submit, so we're gonna do more like that in the near future, and hopefully you guys will submit, if you will. All right, so now this is the segment where we do the unpopular wrestling opinions. We didn't really have that many submissions. One submission we have is Paige Saraya will not be wrestling anytime soon. AEW should give her time to train and make sure it's safe to let her get in the ring. This could be a train wreck. I mean, it's not that unpopular. Some people feel that way as well. So hopefully,
mention that car accident situation.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I'm really just like, put this girl back in training for a little bit, please.
Like, is that a new car accident? Is that an old car accident? What?
Right,
When did
I
this
need to
happen?
know, because if this was recent, baby, it's time for you to go back in practice. Go back.
Nah, it's time for you to go home, sleep.
What dang?
Just go to sleep.
Let's go home.
Just go home. Just go to sleep. Cancel the whole match if it was recent. But if it's old, then all right, cool. I'm gonna need you to elaborate because I'm like, when the fuck?
Now you
When the fuck
said
did this
car
happen?
accident. I'm like, hold up.
When the fuck
I'm
did this
out.
happen?
Oh my gosh.
But that was the I believe that was the actual submissions that we had. But yeah, if you guys ever want to submit your unpopular wrestling opinions, you can do so by joining the official Gresh Digital Discord, and hopefully you guys can do so we can talk about this segment a lot more. All right, choppy internet aside, this is the part of the show that we do chop it up with the Bandit, where Suela gives us the trending topics, the top 3 trending topics, and hopefully it is a good one. Take it away, Queen Rebel.
All right, so there is this thing called Atlanta Live that I've been pretty much like getting involved with, helping like setting up for and stuff. That is pretty much happening here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. I think it's supposed to be Friday and Saturday, I believe. Also tomorrow as well, Takeoff's funeral is supposed to be at the State Farm Arena. I think I heard they gave like tickets like away and stuff like that. It was like free tickets away, but now they don't have no more tickets. They all done sold out and everything of them. So I know it's gonna be packed tomorrow. I know that for sure. Like it's gonna be packed on that parking. It's gonna be packed on security. At least I hope it be packed on security, but I know it's gonna be packed with that parking. That parking is gonna be a travesty tomorrow, because that funeral is gonna be turned. Not saying it like that, but it's gonna be a whole bunch of people. Just whoo, it's gonna be packed out. I already know what time it is. But I do give my condolences to his family and everybody that like loved him very, very much. So I really, really still saddened by that, and so it's like our community in general. Like we lost another one, so I really, really wish them a lot of peace and a lot of comfort. Also, indeed, Friday Night SmackDown's tomorrow at 8:00. At night, not 8:00 in the morning, ladies and gentlemen, like at night. Also, gosh, what else is going on here in the world? Oh yeah, make sure y'all bundle up. Make sure, like, this weather is it's changing. It's ugly out here. We got some rain coming in. Please make sure you bundle up. Stay safe out here. If you are sick, stay at home.
Stay your bitch ass at home.
Don't be sitting here coming up in somebody's job or coming up in somebody's face or at work or something like that, or you at the store and all in somebody's face trying to have a conversation and you sick. Stay your tail at home, please. Also make sure you drink your water. If you happen, to do your fitness, don't overdo it. You don't want to hurt yourself. Also, it is okay to get mental help. Help is there. Find you something that makes you feel at peace. It's okay to cope in healthy ways. Also, there is a couple shows that's supposed to be coming out in this coming couple days in the coming days of this month. You got Wednesday that's supposed to, I think, show up on Netflix November the 23rd, I believe. Also, The Rock was at Perimeter Mall, I think Tuesday. I think him and Ryan Reynolds, they're supposed to do like this Christmas edition thing for next year. They were filming for this thing called Red One. So yeah, like I wasn't there. I was working in Shakespeare Stadium. But anyway, he showed up down there. So I think that was pretty cool. In my opinion, that was pretty neat. But hopefully I hope that movie turns out pretty great. Cause
it could be ass.
That's what I'm saying. I hope it turns out pretty great by the time they done with production next year. Like they doing filming and stuff now. So I'm like, I hope everything be great by the time we come out next year. Other than that, what do I got? Yeah, like that's pretty much it. I just want y'all to be safe out here and just, do what makes you happy. Live your life on your own terms. Don't try to live your life through somebody else, or try to live up to anybody's expectations of you. If it's gonna be any expectations, make sure that they're positive expectations and not you just doing it just because of them. Like, no, don't do that. Do it for you. Other than that, that's all I got.
All right. And that pretty much concludes the Gresh Unleashed podcast. But make sure you guys keep it locked. I know we initially had a third co-host come in, but he technical problems, whatever the case may be, I don't know. He's basically texting me now, but we'll hopefully try this again next week. Hopefully, we'll keep going. But yeah, the Gresh Unleashed podcast is officially growing. We have a third man. He is basically. I had a brief conversation with him earlier in the week, so I know he wanted to be here. So, like I said, technology, all this stuff, rain, internet, all the stuff is just glitching today. But like I said, this is the Gresh and Leaves podcast. Hopefully, you guys stay tuned and check us out. Next month or next week is the official 10 years of Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns in WWE, as well as 10 years of the Shield. What we will more than likely do is list our top 10 or top 10 moments or matches in the history of the Shield, and we'll discuss it on next week. But it is officially Happy Shield Month for those of you who celebrate it. And with that being said, you guys stay safe out here in the world of unknown. Don't be like Braun Strowman. Don't tweet stupid shit and expect people to not respond, because he was talking about, the IWC is I like that by my bro. The only people who was cooking you was Mustafa Ali, Ricochet, and Chris Jericho. So we wasn't cooking you. We just called you stupid.
Right.
So other than that, also shout out to the wrestling club, the Clutching Club, and everything. Hopefully you guys expand, because I believe I saw somewhere where someone is taking the idea and actually expanding it in their city. So hopefully that becomes a national thing where we all, us as older wrestling fans, look out for the younger generation and protect them as much as possible and actually teach them the history of the business. With that being said, speaking of business, we got to move on with our business and go do other things. And if you guys are still listening to this podcast, I don't understand why, but I appreciate you. And with that being said, you guys stay safe out here in these streets. And remember, make sure you follow us on social media at Gresh Unleashed, at Joshua Gresham ORG, at Josh Gresham ORG, at Swallow the Bandit 3, and at Franchise 23 on Twitter and Instagram and all the good stuff. If you can't find those actual links, make sure you just check us out, solo.to/Gresh, solo.to/Suela, as well as check out www.gressunleashed.com so you guys can leave a rating and all that good stuff. If you're listening in audio format, we appreciate you guys as well. If you don't check us out live when we're on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. With that being said, you guys stay safe out here in these streets. And remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We out. Be breezy.